One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse. Offense in an empty set.
Here we go.
Williams looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the 1st down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Tatum. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
Williams will pass. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hands, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Sooners have taken it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for room, it's Robinson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Williams looking for a man. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Thomas. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Might as well give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Williams will pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback running on the draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Sategna. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rifles it down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Fires to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Williams will pass. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The Sooners are flying down the field. Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, a lot of space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. on first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Tatum. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Precision blocking up front. Created. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the ground with the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The give to the tailback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Winfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal. Williams looking for a man. Trying to set up the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here? First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turns it on at midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. The throw. Got a man. It's Tatum. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
When a quarterback gets outside the pocket, it's really hard to defend. Do I stay in my zone? Do I stay back? Or do I come up and go get him? Puts me in a difficult spot.
They'll go up top on second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Tatum. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Williams will pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning on the Jets. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Williams looking for a man. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Winfield. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go with a direct snap. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Finds his man. It's Tatum. There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Great job by the back on the option. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity